What's up, heroes? I just finished watching Attack on Titan Season 3, Episode 1, and hopefully you did too, because if you didn't, this episode, or rather this review, I can barely talk because this is so hype. That tends to happen to me after I watch a good episode of anime, and I'm sure it's going to happen a lot this season, probably 24 times, and that's how many episodes we have, 24 episodes. In other words, this season's going to be freaking sick. So, hopefully you've watched that too, otherwise you will be spoiled by watching this review. And to be honest, I'm going to keep this review pretty brief, because I'm going to be doing a live stream, which is probably going to be about an hour or two. I'll review the whole thing more thoroughly in that live stream to make it public, so if you can't attend, it'll be on the channel, public, very long review, so that'll be there too. But anyways, this episode was super sick, and you might be wondering, like, where are the Titans? Are we going to have Titans this season? For those of you that are not up to date on the manga, the answer is yes, there will be Titans involved with the season, and yes, the Titans will be very important this season as well, but they will not, they will come and go, so to speak. We're going to have a lot more tensions involving the government and the Squad Levi thing going on, so I don't want to spoil you guys on anything about that. Now, how do I know about that? Well, I did read a bit of the manga. To be honest with you guys, though, I was very behind when I started reading the manga. I was reading the manga back in the day, and then I dropped it, and I picked it up again, but at that point when I picked it up, it was years later, and I was very behind, so I skipped through a lot of the manga to get to the current chapters. So while I do know a brief overview of the kind of stuff that's going to happen this season in Attack on Titan, by all means do I not know anything. And as a matter of fact, I'd probably say maybe I know 15% of what's going to happen. So obviously that's not much. So I'm kind of going in blind with you guys that haven't read the manga as well, but I do know a little bit about it, so that's why I can strongly say that yes, Titans will be very important this season, especially shifters, but the regular Titans will play a role too, especially in certain parts, which again, I'm going to be very vague because I don't want to spoil anything for you guys. But yeah, don't worry about that. They will be there, but enjoy the human versus human combat as well, you know? I know it's like not as unique as seeing people fighting Titans, but think of the way that we have maneuver gear. It's not like a lot of animes. Attack on Titan human fighting is way different, and you can enjoy that as well. It's going to be sick. I guarantee you guys it's going to be awesome. You've already seen Kenny, and you can see that guy is no joke. He loves using guns. He's got maneuver gear, a little bit different than Squad Levi's, and that's where you're going to see a lot of like really cool interactions between them in combat and whatnot. So trust me, guys, it's going to be super hype. But what did surprise me the most was how much of the manga episode 1 of season 3 covered. And to be honest, it covered quite a lot. I think the pacing will slow down, probably even next episode, because if it doesn't, I don't see how we're going to have 24 episodes this season of the anime. We would probably run out of manga material fairly quickly, to be honest with you guys. Probably maybe about halfway to episode 24 at this rate. So I'm sure the pacing will slow down, but by no means does that mean that the hype will slow down. They're just going to probably put in more of the little details that they skipped this episode. I was very surprised, again, how much they skipped. But it wasn't like a lot of really important stuff, just little small details here and there. So expect a little bit slower pacing, but still high tension, high action stuff as the anime continues. At least that's my assumption on that. And overall, the animation, let's talk about that really quickly. The animation was so clean this episode, guys. I love the animation of Season 2. It was very good. And Season 3 looks even crisper, more clean, just better. And that's a huge feat, considering Season 2 had great animation already. So I was very impressed with that. I thought it was pretty noticeable immediately. It did, the animation wasn't as great in the opening intro animation, which, by the way, was interesting because I think that was like the slowest tempo opening animation that we've had in the entire show, especially compared to, you know, Sasageyo, Sasageyo. Yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about. So, yeah, so that was pretty interesting, but anyways, I'm going to probably wrap this up here. Just wanted to give a really brief review of this episode because, like I said, I'm going to be doing like an hour, 2 hour long review, and that's going to start in a little over an hour, so I got to get ready for that, but just wanted to give my first thoughts out there, post this video, get this online to kind of share my thoughts with you guys, and to mention, of course, if you don't know about the live stream, well, I'm not going to like play the whole episode during the live stream because that is illegal and I'll get copy strike, but we will go through the episode, talk about certain parts and share our thoughts on it, talk in real time with other fans. Basically, we're all going to be enjoying the hype together. So if you want to join that, link in the description. Starts probably by the time this video is up, less than an hour. So take a look at the link in the description. And if you don't make it to the live stream, that link will take you to the recording. So you'll be able to watch it there. The whole replay and the chat replay will be there as well. So that'll be pretty cool. You can see everyone's opinions in real time, although it was real time back then. I guess it would be past real time, so to speak. Yeah, anyways, guys, that's it for now. I'll see you very soon. Peace.